5 financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s. Act 1. The hook. Visual. A young adult walking through a vibrant city, looking at high-end stores, but later feeling anxious while reviewing their bank statement. Imagine this. You're in your 30s, ready to achieve your dream lifestyle, but instead of freedom, you're drowning in regret over decisions you made in your 20s. Sounds scary, right? This isn't just a worst-case scenario, it's the reality for millions. If you're in your 20s, you're standing at a financial crossroads. The choices you make now will either pave the way to wealth or trap you in a cycle of stress and missed opportunities. Let's break down the 5 financial mistakes that could cost you your future and how to avoid them. Stay with me, because the last mistake is one you'll never see coming, but it's the most dangerous of them all. Act 2. The journey. Mistake 1. Spending without a plan. Budget visual. A person happily shopping online but later stressing over insufficient funds. Let's start with the most common mistake: spending without a plan. Think about it. Would you go on a road trip without a map? Your finances work the same way. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of where your money is going. You might feel like you're living large, but at what cost? Pattern. Interrupt. Now, here's a question. Do you know exactly how much you spent on non-essentials last month? Probably not. Here's the fix. Create a budget. Start with your income, subtract your fixed expenses, and allocate the rest to savings, investments, and guilt-free spending. This isn't about restriction, it's about control. Once you take charge of your finances, you'll realize how freeing it feels. Transition. But even the best budget can't save you if you don't prepare for life's curveballs. Mistake 2. Ignoring emergency savings. Visual. A flat tire on a rainy night followed by a stressed-out person swiping their credit card. Life happens when you least expect it. Emergencies don't knock, they crash through the door. No savings, you're forced to borrow, and that can spiral into debt. Emotional trigger. Imagine being hit with an unexpected $2,000 medical bill. Could you cover it today? The solution is simple. Build an emergency fund. Start small, $500, then aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. It's not glamorous, but it's your safety net. And trust me, future, you will thank you for it. Transition. But sometimes the emergency isn't life, it's the way you use credit cards. Mistake 3. Overusing credit cards. Visual. Someone swiping a card for luxury items, followed by a bill with overwhelming interest. Credit cards feel like free money, don't they? Until the bill comes due. Carrying a balance? That's where they get you. Credit card interest is designed to keep you in debt. Cliffhanger. But here's what they won't tell you. Even paying the minimum can keep you trapped for decades. The fix? Use credit wisely. Only charge what you can afford to pay off in full each month. And don't fall for the points and rewards trap unless you're financially disciplined. Remember, wealth isn't built on borrowed money. Transition. Speaking of wealth, let's talk about the power of starting early. Mistake 4. Delaying investments. Visual. A split screen showing 2 scenarios. One person investing $100 per month at 25, another starting at 35. Here's a secret most people overlook. Time is your greatest ally in building wealth. The earlier you start investing, the more your money compounds. Delaying even by a few years can cost you hundreds of thousands in the long run. Excitement. Trigger. Imagine turning $100 a month into a 6-figure portfolio by the time you're 50. Sounds like magic? It's just math. Start small. Index funds, retirement accounts, or even micro-investing apps. The key is consistency. The longer you wait, the harder it gets to catch up. Transition. But investments won't help if you fall into the most subtle yet dangerous trap of all. Mistake 5. Lifestyle inflation. Visual. A. Young professional upgrading their car, wardrobe, and lifestyle as their paycheck grows. This one's sneaky. As your income increases, so do your expenses. You feel like you've earned it, but every dollar spent upgrading your lifestyle is a dollar not working for your future. Fear. Trigger. What happens when your paycheck doesn't keep up with your inflated lifestyle? Debt, stress, stagnation. The fix? Pay yourself first. Before upgrading your life, increase your savings and investments. Remember, true wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about financial freedom. Don't fall into the trap of working hard just to look successful. Transition.